graduated from the University of Khartoum, Faculty of Agriculture. Her specialization was animal production. And one thing I remember, I can say this, she was the best student. She got distinctions. She was a very clever girl. So we're talking, she is the daughter of, he passed away, Rabbi Yarhamu, of a well-known professor, Professor Fawi. But the reason I'm mentioning that, I want to make sure those who are watching us, we are taking these viewpoints from people highly respected in their fields. So, but more importantly about Nahid, she's got a first class from University Faculty of Agriculture, is specializing in animal production. She then changed her direction and she did the PhD in marketing. So she got the knowledge and the pleasure of knowing the science, the agriculture, the animal production, and marketing. So, and I think that would give us a very good, if you like, opportunity to listen to someone to tell us about marketing of animal products, or animal or dairy products, or livestock, if you like. So now he is going to use a PowerPoint. We'll give her, I'm not going to interrupt her because she's going to be away from me. So, so she will finish and then we will ask her. So now the floor is yours.
Sudan is known for its very large reservoirs of agriculture, resembled in both plant and animal production. The two parameters, and I stress from my personal point of view, are marketing and management. They need to be known and fully apprehended in Sudan by our Sudanese people. I'm a Sudanese citizen. By management, I mean business management and marketing. I will not tackle the management. I'll talk about the marketing, which is my specialty. Marketing, if Ahmed goes with me, the slides, I'll give a very quick preview of some of the livestock enterprises or sectors, the dairy, the beef and mutton marketing, the poultry marketing. What is happening in the dairy marketing? And of course, all you know what is happening. We have two kinds of markets in Sudan, the informal and the formal. Okay? The informal, I'll come to it. This is the informal. If I come to the formal, by the formal, I mean the registered dairy companies. I'm very sorry to say that we have only 5 registered companies of dairy plants in Sudan. If we compare ourselves in Sudan to Egypt, they have more than 50 registered dairy plants. About the informal marketing, it's mainly controlled by intermediaries. See the donkey man, the pickup man. These are the masters of the market or the fresh market in Sudan. I'm very fond of them, by the way, because they have their own, they have their own marketing strategies and very strong network, by the way. But these two people are controlling the market of the fresh milk in Sudan. If I go to the other slide, which talks about the poultry, or the beef and mutton. This is the distribution channel of marketing of meat in Sudan. As you see, it's culture dominant, okay? And this is one of the main problems that we have to understand and apprehend and tackle. That culture in Sudan is governing the production, agricultural production, and governing marketing, okay? And we cannot put it out, as Prof and Mais said, we cannot stop marriage. This is culture. So culture comes in every enterprise we are around. Several people come in the middle. That's why if I want to buy a sheep from Darfur, it costs me about 400 SDG, which is Sudanese pounds. When it comes to me in Khartoum, I have to pay about 1,500 to 2,000 Sudanese pounds. Okay. If we shift to the poultry in Sudan is considered a modern type of livestock enterprises, thankfully. But still, from my point of view, because I'm close to these sectors from my students, they work in these enterprises, I know that there is still an apprehension or there is misunderstanding of the marketing. Okay, they assume that the Sudanese people or the Sudanese citizen doesn't understand anything or he wants this. No, the Sudanese people, he wants high standard products, especially when we come to our food products. But in Khartoum, there are around 22 officially registered companies and others. Others, I mean small enterprises, not registered, but still they flood the market, the Sudanese market, or maybe the Khartoum market with their products. The total broilers production, and this I took from a PDF from doctor. Anyone interested, I can send it to him in the email. I just took these two numbers. It rised from 86 in 2015 to 92 tons per annum in 2016. If we go to the other one, I did a quick SWOT, market-wise, okay? What are our points of strength? We have lots of strengths, by the way, in Sudan.
Explain SWOT, because some people are not from business.
Okay, SWOT, it's a matrix we use either in management or marketing, whatever business management. Marketing is part of, it helps us in putting strategies, in crafting strategies. So when you put or use a SWOT, you can craft your strategy, whatever strategy you want to do, business, finance, marketing. It eases the way out. If I do the S, which is the strengths, what are my strengths in Sudan, in livestock, okay, I found that, or it's already there, large number of livestock. We have, of course, large number of livestock. This is a point of strength. We have competent human resources, and especially the youth, by the way. And from here, I give a salute to all my students who graduated and still are graduating, because I know they are very competent. They only need to be appreciated. Most products are organic by default. And you know here in the UK or other European countries that organic market is growing. Geographical diversification, that means we all know that agricultural products are the parameter controlling it is the seasonality. So we can find different types of products all the year round. If we go to the weakness, what are our points of weakness? We have poor resource management, business management, low apprehension of modern marketing concepts. If we take, for example, the packaging, we don't know how to pack our products. Prevalence of traditional commerce concepts. Tijara shatara, I'm sorry to say it, just go into the market and it will give you. It's wrong. Culture dominance. This thing is very important. If we go to our opportunities, then, the O, we have huge chances in international market, especially the GCC. I believe that Dr. Ahmed Tijani will speak thoroughly about this thing. Low competition in the local market. There is no competition, by the way, in our local market. High worldwide demand for organic products, and still I'm thankful for my 16-year-old niece. She's a strict vegan. She's living here in UK, and I found that there is a huge growing segment of these products here in the UK, and the price is very high for these products. The threats. The same as Prof. Bagadi said, professors, that we have to meet the standards in order to export. And this we are, I'm sorry, still we cannot meet, and we do not want to meet. I'm talking about the government, by the way. Fierce competition for international companies. They know very well marketing. Technology and globalization. Nokia, you know, that went out of the market because it didn't go with the technology and the globalizations towards the first. Changing consumer preferences. This is a very quick SWOT analysis. If we go to the, what do we really need for us to compete worldwide and locally? We need a paradigm shift. We need to change the way we are thinking. We need to change how we look to our country and ourselves, by the way, to our products. We need to be grateful for our things in order to make people grateful for it. We need innovation. Instead of selling just fresh milk, why don't you innovate in the products? It's innovation is the chain that unlocks new value. We need new values. Value is not only money, by the way. If the other thing is marketing is about filling the gaps. We should see what is the gap and then fill it, not copy each other like what is happening in companies in Sudan. Okay. Snake and ladder. By the way, I took this, I liked it in the conference. He was a professor, a pathologist. He did this matrix and I took it from him. Apologies to him, I don't know his name. But I liked this this name, snake and ladder marketing strategies. In order to get out of what we are achieving now, we need ladders. And of course, we go by snakes. So we just have to bear it to go to success. So some of my proposed marketing strategies, integration of informal marketing. Why do we fight them? Why don't we integrate them with us? Okay, it's very simple. The other thing, this is culture parameter, of course. Why don't we produce added value products in order to increase our market share and increase the segment of our consumers? Why don't we produce functional food? I want to do, just to display two examples of the value-added products and the functional food. The slide after this is some suggested, and I suggested it before to a company. He didn't take it because his thinking was limited. The poultry added value products. Instead of just giving me an egg or a chicken like this, why don't I can use this egg into 5 different products, value-added products, okay? I profit as a producer, and you take a value as a consumer. I can make it into, and it's already in the worldwide market, by the way, pasteurized egg yolk, okay? Egg white, powder form, or pasteurized liquid egg white, or, and this also thanks to my expert gardener, my dear mother, she told me that eggshells are a very valuable source of calcium for roses. Wow. So why don't we take this and use it as a compost? Look how many products I took from only one product. These are the value-added products that I'm talking about. If we go to the functional food, I like to, I took a license from him, of course, to display this, the functional food. Arawabi, it's the leading UAE, it's the leading dairy and juice company in the UAE. The gap that Dr. Ahmed found in the UAE is that Dubai had the highest rates of vitamin D deficiency. Okay? So what they did, they produced functional food. Here it's value added and functional food too. Okay? It's vitamin D boosted. This is what I'm talking about. The other strategies, extensive market research. We assume as Sudanese, or our companies assume that I produce and the market takes. This is wrong. You have to see what the market wants and then produce. This has to shift. This comes to the other suggestion of the marketing strategies. We as research institutes are not trusted by businessmen. They don't trust us. About 7 months ago, we did the Faculty of Animal Production. We did a Sudanese agribusiness assembly in Sudan. And the main talker was Dr. Ahmed Tijani. We invited businessmen. The most known of them were Al-Nifeli. I talked as an institute, but I know that they didn't trust me as University of Khartoum because maybe they're thinking that you talk too much. Okay? We want just profit. Okay, if you don't do this in a scientific mode, in a market research mode, in a correct mode, all the enterprises are out of the market, which is happening already in Sudan. Appreciation.
They may be thinking, what is it? Why?
Because I saw their face expressions. I was only approached by one, and I appreciate this. He's Matthew. Matthew is one of the leading poultry companies in Sudan. He is the only one who approached me, by the way. And he appreciated what I said, and he told me, can you give me some of your students for training? I liked what you said. But the others, they didn't even, I saw it in the face expression, by the way. Appreciation, I blame ourselves, and I told our staff, by the way, because I gave them a training course about social marketing, agricultural marketing to our staff. They didn't know about marketing. Even my staff, they're not appreciating marketing. So it's not only the people. My staff, they mix it with economics, with finance, and I keep telling the dean, this is not marketing, is not economics, marketing is not finance, okay? And they tell me, okay, why do companies go to experts from South Africans and America? I told him, do you market yourself enough? Who knows about you? Nobody knows about you. So why don't you market yourself so that they come to you as an expert, okay? Appreciation of the social media marketing. In Sudan, most of the people use it just for chatting. Social media is a very strong marketing tool. Okay, let me give a very bright example. It's not livestock, but it's agriculture. From this young lady, she doesn't know me, and she doesn't know that I'm a follower of her work at what she did as an enterprise in our investment in the Facebook. She's a dentist, by the way. Her name is Allam. She and her father, she did this coming slide. Her father is a specialist in no, not solar energy, drying foods with solar energy.
Okay.
He's a chemist, by the way.
Okay.
So she used her father's knowledge, and she's a dentist. She doesn't know about marketing, but she learned about marketing. She gave us these products. If you go backwards, Ahmed, please. The brand name is Solar. If you can see, even the brand name is written in a very nice way. If you can look at the packaging, she used kosher. We use a lot of these stuff as Sudanese people every day, and especially in Ramadan and ceremonies and everything. The packaging is very nice. She started online only about 7 months ago, or less. Now she's having a very wide segment of consumers. Onions, meat, molokhia. I don't know the scientific name of molokhia. I fetch it out. Okay, molokhia is exported to Dubai, by the way, and it's highly demanded in Dubai. This one, you can find it in Holland and Barrett's. You know, of course, Holland and Barrett's. How they market this okra, they say it's an antioxidant. And we say bamia. Okay, bamia. But when you go to these health shops, they tell you this is an antioxidant, it does this and this and this, and you all know about the Gongolese baobab tree. Baobab is the scientific name of the tree. We take Gongolese as granted, but they give it to you in a very nice package. You take it as an oxidant, 3 spoons in the morning with your yogurt. It does this and this and this and this. Okay? This is added value products and functional products. So we have to have a paradigm shift. So thank you very much.
Thank you.